Okay, fine. So there was Ivan, the peasant. You know Ivan? Ivan. So what happened? He says, I'm tired of this. I want to look like a gentleman. I want to look put together. So he goes, he takes his life savings out of the haystack that he was hiding. He goes to his wagon, he goes to the big city, he leaves his village. And he asks the first guy he sees in the city, where can I find the best tailor? So he says, the best tailor, you got to go to Savile Row. You got to go to Dimitri. He goes to Dimitri, and he goes and he says, how can I help you? He says, I'm looking to buy a suit. Give me the best suit you have. He says, best suit I have? Okay, let's see. So he says, I don't even need to measure you. I already know what size. You have 42. You need a 42. It's no problem. Here, go, take it. He never touched a suit before. He always wore farmer clothing. Now he touches the suit, he takes it, he goes to the changing room, he comes back out, and he says, Nemesham. Why? What happened? It's the best cut I have. He says, doesn't fit. Doesn't fit? I never mess up a size when I give a size to somebody. He says, I'm sorry, it doesn't fit. He gives him 44. 5 minutes later, doesn't fit. Give him 46, 48, 50, 52. He says, listen, I was 10 sizes off. Come on, what are you doing in there? How could it not fit you? He says, let me go and see how you're putting it on. He goes and he sees, what does he do? He walks out of the dressing room wearing the suit. I want to see how it fits on you. He sees that he's putting the suit on top of his clothing. On top of his farmer clothing, he's putting the suit. Of course it's not going to fit. He says, you fool, how do you want it to fit if it's not going to go take off your clothing that you had before? Says the Dabna Magid, this is the same thing with every Jewish person. Jewish person goes and he says, Hashem, I want to learn Torah. I want to learn halakha. I want to become close to you. But it's not going. Hashem says, here, take a 44. Doesn't fit. Take a 46. Doesn't fit. Take a 50. Take a 52. Chiga, what happened? Why are you not advancing? You're learning. Doesn't grow. You're learning. You don't remember. You're learning. You're not changing. Why? What's wrong? Why is it not fitting for you? Says the Ibn Magid, you know why? Because the guy didn't take off the old clothes. He wants to wear the new suit while still wearing the old clothes. He has all these gunah. He has all these gunah, these sins in his hand, these tavot, these desires. He has all these things that he's not willing to let go. And he says, but I want to finish Masechet, and I want to come to Netz, and I want to go and be super religious, and I want to have Shefa, Bracha, Tzlacha, Refuah, everything. I want to be like the biggest tzaddik in the world, and have all the blessings that tzaddik can get, but still wearing the same old clothes. But still wearing the same old clothes. I still want to go to the places I'm not supposed to go to. I still want to eat what I'm still not supposed to eat. I still want to look at what I'm not supposed to look at. I still want to talk like I'm not supposed to talk. I still want to go have the friends I'm not supposed to have. I still want to go and behave the behavior I'm not supposed to behave. But what? But I'll come to shul. I'll come to learn. I'll leave the shul and I'll go do whatever I need to do and I'll come back. I'll wear 2 hats, dance in 2 weddings and live a double life. It's okay. It will work. What does the Gemara say? What does the Magid say? What does the Pasuk say? There's no such thing. Ain't davar kazeh. It'll never fit. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever. You'll have to give something up. You want to give up Shefa, Bracha, Tzlacha? You want to give up Torah? You want to give up Hashem? I don't think so. So you got to start working how to start taking off that old dirty clothing in order to put on the new one. There's no such thing. You wear both. As the Pasuk in Zechariah said, about the Kohen Gadol Yehoshua, who returned from the Babylonian exile. He showed me Yehoshua the Kohen Gadol standing before the angel of Hashem, and Satan was there on the right to accuse him. The angel of Hashem said, may Hashem denounce you, Satan. Yehoshua was dressed in soiled garments as he stood before the angel, and the angel said, remove the soiled garments upon him. Then he said to Yehoshua, you see, I removed your iniquity from you and dressed you in fine attire. First, you had to take off the dirty clothes to put on the fine attire. There's no such thing that you wear the dirty clothes with the clean clothes on top. So therefore, before Moshe Rabbeinu passed away, what did he say? He said, be careful to fulfill the words of this Torah, because it's not an empty thing from you. It is your life. Kiyu orech yamecha, right? It will prolong your days on this land. What does it mean, empty thing from you? Every word of Torah brings you so much reward. Don't think this is a waste of time. Why is a person not willing to sacrifice what he doesn't, what he's not supposed to do for the Torah? Because he thinks the Torah is not going to make him happy. He thinks the Torah is not going to make him fulfilled. And therefore he still needs to be happy and fulfilled from those old things. So therefore, when you really learn and appreciate and say, why am I here? Why am I doing all of this? Why am I pushing myself so much? It's because I believe in this, so believe in it all the way. And if you don't believe in it all the way and you think you still have to go do that stuff, that means you're not really have a conviction. You need to work on your conviction. You need to work on doing what you're doing. The day you are convinced and the day you're dedicated 100%, you believe in really doing this, you won't look back. But why are you still looking back? It's because you don't really believe. And it's like the dog who's scared to go in front of the owner. He's always looking back if the owner's still there. You know, person who has courage and he believes and he's devoted, he'll go, but he won't have to look back. So therefore it says that a person who will want to feel the wisdom and holiness and the happiness in Torah, it needs to be that your taste buds, your spiritual taste buds are alive. A smoker who smokes, he always puts salt before he eats. He doesn't even check. He puts salt. He knows already it's not going to taste good. He needs to put salt. Our spiritual taste buds get afflicted and get damaged when we are too much in pleasure and too much in olam hazeh, that we have to do forbidden things. And those forbidden things block up our spiritual taste buds. Therefore, we don't taste the learning. Therefore, we don't taste the praying. Therefore, we don't taste the beauty of the mitzvah. We look at the mitzvah. Oh, this mitzvah, I don't like this mitzvah. It's negative. It makes me feel like grezna. Why would the Torah say such a thing? Why is this not allowed? I don't get it. Why do you have that mentality? It's because of the forbidden things you did before you came to the class. It blocked you up. And therefore, if you would be motivated to say, you know what? I want to feel the taste. The guy says to you, listen, in order to appreciate this fruit, you have to fast the day before. You have to not eat nuts, or you can't eat this type of food. It will block, it will mask the taste of this food. You're willing to do it. He says, well, I want to appreciate it. I want to really taste it. Therefore, for the Torah Kedusha, you need to be clean. You need to pray. Tosafot says you need to pray that before the delicacies of this world enter my stomach, I should want the Torah and the holiness to enter my stomach. Because there's only room for one. There's only room for one. Which one is the apple of your eye? Which one's your desire? This world or the world to come? It can't be both. You could have a balance of what your basic necessities are, but what are you living for? What do you wake up for every day? What do you look forward to? You wake up every day and say, yeah, I go to Nets and I pray and I learn, but I'm just waiting until I go to Florida. I'm just waiting until I go to Bahamas. That's what my kayf is. This is all just like, on the way stuff, whatever. I gotta do it because I gotta do it. Or it's the opposite. I go to Bahamas because I have to recharge. But what I'm really looking forward to is being here every day, learning, growing. Okay, I collapse and I can't keep up with my schedule, so I take a vacation. I come back so I can recharge. But I'm here for this. This is what I'm here for. If you have that conviction, it's gonna go. If you have a conviction the other way, you're wearing the dirty clothes. How are you gonna fit in the new clothes? Baruch